Ooh. Cha. So sick of them. Oh, God. Mm, mm. I got this phone line up under my face. I don't like this internet. The internet sucks. Let me get off the internet. Hold on. The hotel internet is horrible. I'm looking at it now. Let me get off of it. Hold on. I just got off the internet because the internet was, it sucked. Got off. Now I am off of it. Let me see if it's going to be better because the internet was horrible. Oh my God. I'm trying to get it to clear up. Let's see 1 second. Everything's good, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to get this internet to clear up. That's a little better, huh? That's a little better. Don't start, Alex. Child, I know I heard about that. I heard about it. Um, is it better now, y'all? Is the internet looking better? Yeah, it's a little better now, yeah. Yeah, I heard about Marvin Sapp. Child, I can't really do no gossip right now because I'm just so tired and I'm just exhausted, y'all. Thank God. I'm so happy I was able to be able to, excuse me, I'm glad I was able to um um get this deal they did. So for those who didn't hear what happened was, okay, so like when you rent a U-Haul, oh yeah, the internet is better. I'm looking at it. It's a whole lot better. When you rent a U-Haul, right? You'll get a phone call from them and they'll ask you, would you be willing to take a trailer or something, it's like a take something to your destination or on the way to somewhere else that's close, and we'll reimburse you. And when I first saw it, when I first saw it, I was like, this is like a scam. This ain't, I ain't finna, no, But it turned out to be, hello. It turned out to be, it wasn't a scam. So I called them and I asked them. I said, hey, because I had two reservations. It was the people who did my truck was different people who did the it was the different people who did the the one me want me to take the trailer to where my no, close to where I was going to home. I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And so they paid me $300. My trip is 300. So basically, only thing I pay for is gas, and that's it in mileage. Well, I got 300, what 350 miles on mileage. So really, the truck is really free because they the people who okay, so the truck is not free with the people who I rented from. Them people who I put the trailer. I don't know if y'all saw my trailer on the back. I don't know if y'all say what I said. Those people are the ones that's reimbursing me 300. So really, I'm getting my money back. Yeah, I'm getting my money back. So it was a good deal. I mean, I thought it was a damn good deal. You know what I mean? But it's expensive, man. When I did the show the other night, having to, man, let me tell y'all something. You got to have at least two people in your life that'll be there for you no matter what. And I'm telling you, my friend Chase took off from work. He only worked a half a day. I mean, it's no secret. Me and Chase been friends for years, and he always goes up, oh, above and beyond to try to help me, and we try to do that for each other. You have some friends that are financially better than others, and he's one of those friends that if I really need something from him, he'll be there for me. He actually took off from work, half a day off from work, and to drive with me to go all the way to home. He didn't have to do that. And that show I did the other night, the $100. I think I make like $100. That really helped. That really helped me on my move. Cause see, I had forgot that I rented a truck a long time ago, and I still had a balance. So if I had, I mean, I could have got it from somebody else, but if I hadn't did that show the other night, that $100, I would either have to get it from Chase or, from somebody, a friend or whatever. But I didn't have to get any money from anybody. Everything that I got, I did. I paid for this trip all by myself, except my hotel room that I'm in now. Chase paid for my room. I'll just pay it back because I'm pretty much, paid for the trip for me to go to go home, and then plus I got to get gas. That's the only thing. And so when I drop the trailer off tomorrow, they'll reimburse me the 300 as soon as I drop the trailer off. So that's a pretty good deal. So y'all remember that if you ever rent a U-Haul and you're going somewhere, you'll probably get a text from them and ask you, will pay you. Now I don't know how much they pay in different places, but or if it's always 300, but they told me 300. So yeah, I mean, as long as you drop it off where they tell you to drop it off, and don't mess it up and screw it up or whatever. So yeah, I spent the night here outside of Houston. I don't want to say where I'm at, but I need to be asleep. That's wrong because Chase works early in the morning. Like he's a morning person, I'm not. So I really need to go to bed. That's why I came on this to tell everybody thank you for those who came through the other night and blessed me and stuff. Because I tell you, man, I always tell y'all when I'm in a bind and I need to make some money, bitch, I put a wig on. Okay, I was gonna do a mail show tonight, but Chase was like, "You need to get out of the apartment. We need to clean this apartment up, get out of it, go get that trailer, load this bitch up, and all we've got to do Friday morning is hit the road." And he was right. I'm so glad that's what we. I'm glad I didn't do no show tonight. So it all worked out. But yeah, y'all, I heard about Marvin Sapp. I've just been so tired. I've been exhausted. Hey, CJ. Yeah, I just been really, really, really tired. So I ain't really had a chance to, really get into the gossip and stuff. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm excited about my new place and everything. And hello, hello, hello. I told Chase, this is it for my move. I ain't moving no more. If the next time I move somewhere, I'm going to Atlanta. And I hope that's not going to be anytime soon, y'all. I might not ever move to Atlanta because I ain't moving till either I die or my mama leave here, and then she ain't going nowhere no time soon. So guess what? I'll be 80 years old before I move to Atlanta. You know, you know, you know. Hmm. I'll be 80 years old before I move to Atlanta. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just tired. I'm gonna take a shower, then I'm going to bed. Just take a hot shower. I'm going to bed. Cause Chase, when I tell you he gets up early, cause Chase be up at 5 o'clock for work, bitch. I think he clocks in at 6. So getting up at 5 and 6 for him ain't shit. I just be going to bed at 4. Hmm. So Alex, where you at now? Ooh, I did a better video. You said I get up at 4. Yes, I've never been a morning person. I do all my jobs have been night jobs. I don't do mornings. Mm-mm. Or afternoons. I can't do morning because I work there. Even when I used to work at the clubs back in the days, I still had night. I would say like my clubs days were like Thursdays through Sunday. So mm, if I had a a gig Thursday to Sunday, it would be from like 2 to 10. 2 to 10. The shows don't usually start till 11, 11:30. Or either I wouldn't work on the night of my shows. It just depends. It just depends on what was going on. Yeah, yeah. But I worked at clubs so damn long, man. Night jobs. It's, it's something I had to have. Yeah. I couldn't get up no early in the morning. On time I like on time I got up early in the mornings when I did them radio shows. I got my ass up because it's something I wanted to do. I liked it. I loved doing it. I was a tired motherfucker though. Ooh, Gary with the T now. That bitch ought to be asleep right now. Gary, it's 12:30 in Atlanta. That bitch ought to be asleep. That bitch got to be up at 4 o'clock because I think he got to be there at 5. Ooh, Jesus. For what? I don't know. Hell, because he don't really. Gary don't do his celebrity news until like maybe 7. But I guess they have to go there and talk and go over stuff and stuff like that. Yeah. And then Gary does Dish Nation Monday through Thursday. He off on Fridays, so I know Gary be tired. Ooh. But he making a living. That's how you do it. Hmm. That's how you do it. I'm so tired. So I was just checking in with everybody. Y'all pray for us as we travel up and down the dangerous highways and stuff like that. And uh, you know, just pray that we make it because I don't like driving. Y'all know I hate driving. Y'all, and I was able to put my whole living room, bedroom, clothes, that shit is piled up in there. But baby, I was able to put everything up in there, y'all. I mean, everything up in there, everything. Mm. Ooh, that food was so good today. We were, oh shit, that reminds me. What I do with that food, bitch? I'm hungry. Now I know Victoria ain't doing no show this time of morning. Bitch, it is 11:30. Victoria, look on there, see if Victoria doing the show. She just popped up on my TikTok. Y'all, I turned this into a radio show. I'm tired of y'all looking at me and ain't saying. Some of y'all, not all y'all, you nosy ass people looking at me and ain't saying nothing. Y'all need to hit the like button, please. Thank you. Or the cash app. I am on the road. Thank you. Hello. Shit. Now Victoria said the other night, bitch, she did she did a motherfucker show the other night. I'm just telling you what she told me, y'all. She said she did a show the other night and she made $400 on the show. Yep. I said, well, bitch, I don't know what you doing over there to be making $400, but I ain't mad at you, bitch. Well, she do. I know she do She do $10 for a request, and she do $20 if she take a shot. You send a $20 shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If you can't send me $20 or $10 for doing the show, just for doing the show, I'm not doing no goddamn shot for me to get drunk and look and act a fool on the live for $20. Now Victoria, that's how she do her show. I'm not doing that. Oh, let me tell y'all what happened, bitch. Can y'all please hit the thumbs up or I'm ending this goddamn live. For real. All you nosy motherfuckers over there, y'all hear me talking to y'all. I heard y'all. I told y'all to hit this goddamn live. 25 people watching. Y'all can't hit the fucking thumbs up. What does that mean, PT? The damn like button. Shit. I be wanting to tell y'all shit, but y'all be pissing me off sometimes. I don't want to say shit. I be wanting this next story. I really want to tell it, but y'all ain't even hitting the damn thumbs up. Don't if you don't want to hit the thumbs up, damn the cash app is on the goddamn bottom of the screen. Shit. Some of y'all got y'all damn stimulus checks today from Doge. Oh my god. Mm. But anyway, child, let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so I made a reservation, right? So what they do, they send you to the closest U-Haul place. So, you know, we put the address in. I was like, I think I know where this is at. So, bitch, we get over there, and I said, well, where's U-Haul? I seen some trucks, and they said it's on the second floor. I said, this is some weird, creepy shit. Like this, something don't seem right about this damn U-Haul. Cause I used to go to, I used to go into a U-Haul place, and you see trucks, a whole bunch of trucks. You know, people with the U-Haul uniforms on the thing. So, bitch, y'all got to see my face on this. So, bitch, so I get there, and I go upstairs, and it's a goddamn African. It's an African lady. Hello, brother. You has a reservation? Uh huh. Uh, you have ID? No. I send you link. You push ID. Put your ID. And I said. So I went to looking at the. Let me see. Let me go. Let me. Y'all was selling clothes on the right side. Did somebody just bless me? No, there was something else. So, bitch, uh, they was them Africans had a whole clothing store on one side, bitch, and they had the U-Haul. So I said, no ma'am, bitch. I said, no ma'am. I said, and it smelled like dirt in there. It was nasty. It was filthy, and she didn't have on no shoes. I'm like, girl, what is going on here? And so I said, well, let me look at these reviews right quick. I felt like, bitch, I felt like I was getting ready to go. I felt like I was going to somebody was going to take out my kidneys. And you know how you hear about these stories about uh, these people get caught up in these, where they kill people and stuff like. And I didn't know. Hey, Doctor, said, I really didn't know. So I said, let me Google, let me review this place. They said what I was experiencing is smelled bad. They were selling clothes. They had a clothing store. This woman had on no fucking shoes. No shoes. One African lady, she came in there with a bunch of bags. I said, let me get my ass out of this. I said, man, no, what she did, she's trying to scan my ID. So, sir, your ID didn't go through. And uh, she said, can you scan it again? I said, no, ma'am, I'm leaving. I said, y'all have a good day. And she said, oh, you canceled your reservation? Yeah, I'm canceling my reservation. Bitch, you ain't got on no shoes. It smell like dogs in here, and y'all selling clothes. This African people coming in out of here. Girl, let me get up out of here. Ew, it was so funny. And when I Googled the reviews, it was some really horrible reviews, y'all. Go ahead and Google U-Haul on Westheimer in Houston. There's more than one. Let me see which one did I go to? I'm gonna give y'all the address. Bitch, y'all need to go Google it. Y'all need to go Google the address. Baby, I got my ass up out of there. I said, girl, they about to take my kidneys. Girl, they looking at my ID to see if my kidneys was in, to see if I was a donor, bitch. I said, let me get my ass out of here. Whoo. Let's see, U-Haul. Okay. In Houston. Let me see. Which one was it? Okay. Oh, it was a more okay, it's one more than one on West Ham. Let me see which one it was. Hold on. Baby, I got my ass. I got my ass. When I tell you I got my ass up out of there, I got my ass up out of there. U-Haul, West Hammer in Houston. Oh, here it is, y'all. Listen. It was at 111. It was at, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to read the reviews to y'all. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on. Was this it? Let me see. Is this it? Let me see. What are the reviews at? Okay. I think this was it. No, it wasn't off of Eldridge. It was, this one was off of, let me see. Hold on. I think I found it. I think I found it. No, no, that's not it. They got so many of them. Let me see. What was the address? Was it 1114 Westheimer? U-Haul 1114 Westheimer in Houston. I think this is it right here. No, I don't think that's it. Child, I can't find it. It's on this phone right here, but I don't feel like getting off this phone. But bitch, thank you, Greg. But bitch, when I tell you, bitch, I got out of this so fast, I said, bitch, they about to get my kidney. Not get my ass out. When she said she couldn't screen my ID, I said, yes, she tried. This bitch trying to see in my ID if I'm a donor, bitch, so she can get them, so she can get my kidneys, bitch. I got my ass up out of there so fast. Girl, the first sign for me to get my ass out of there, she in there, you're a U-Haul, you're a U-Haul, you're a U-Haul, what you call it, agent for a U-Haul, bitch, and you ain't got on no shoes. Let me get up out of here. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to bed. I better go to bed. I'm gonna see y'all later on. If y'all see this video later on, please hit the cash app 5, 10, 15, 20, anything. Y'all be surprised what little few dollars help along the way as I'm on the road. I should be home by, see, we leave here, child. You know, Chase gonna leave early, child, so I gotta get my ass up. He said he wanna leave by 7. So we'll be in around the Austin area about maybe 10. I'll be home by 3, way before 3 o'clock. Ouch! I'll be home way before 3 o'clock. Way before 3. And if you are a member of PT's Point of View, no, I'm not going to show it on members. I'm not going to show it on members. I'm only going to show it on Facebook. The reason why, because anybody can become a member, and I don't want anybody knowing where I live at. So if you're on Facebook group, the private group, you'll be able to see my new place live. Hold on a minute. Let me share my Facebook with you guys. And if you don't, if you got a Facebook page and you come on and you try to be, if you try to join a live and if you try to join my Facebook group and you don't have a picture, then I'm not going to be able to allow you to be on my Facebook because I don't do stuff like that. I need to be able to see you or whatever. Okay, so here's my. Let me put up my Facebook. Bitch, by you didn't chase the son of a bitch. What the hell is this? What somebody said? What is this right here? Bitch, by you didn't chase that son of a bitch felon in the White House, Trump down when he mocked a disabled man on national television. Fox News reported, fuck you with your double standard values. Oh my God. To the hell with Greg Abbott. He didn't give you shits about those people who locked their hot ass in the hot ass truck and delivered them to their doormats. Oh my God. Somebody's going off. Child, I don't really be on TikTok like that, but okay. Delivered them to the doorstep of Vice President Harris. As far as I'm concerned, you Trump and Abbott, you going to bust hell wide open whenever you stand before the Lord. Baby, somebody went in. Ooh, somebody went in on here, baby. Child, these people are mad at Jasmine Crockett. They just looking for a reason. They just looking for a reason, child. It was something on something that just popped up. It was on Facebook news break or something. It was no somebody. No, it was this was on somebody's Facebook page. They was going off. One of my friends named Vernon, and baby, when I tell you they was going off, I know this ain't Vernon, the one that's a preacher. Nah, there's somebody else. Baby, he went off. He was reading the hell out of it. They just child. They just oop. Hold on, the pastor just popped up on my Facebook. Child, let me block him. I don't want him on my page. I don't want that mother on my page. Anyway, look at my son. Look at my son. Oh, he's so handsome. He's not my real son. Y'all want to see my son? This is the one I did a video with him the other week when I was in Dallas. That's my son, Justin. Hmm. He got three boys, by the way. Three. Yep, that's my son, Justin. That's one of them. I got a million of them. But anyway, uh, yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go and go to bed. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Now, Slim Lim, I didn't know if you was a troll or not when you asked about my shirt. That's why I didn't respond to you. It's because a lot of people come on here and say stuff, and I don't know if they trolling or not. But I get so many compliments about the shirt. By the way, y'all, I know y'all say PT got the damn same shirt on again. Bitch, I just when I finish cleaning my apartment. Okay, I'm gonna do Facebook. I'm sorry. When I finish cleaning, thanks for reminding me. When I finished cleaning my apartment, I forgot to grab shirts and stuff. Okay, I am. I'm gonna show it. Hold on. I forgot to grab shirts. So this is I didn't have this on all day. But when I'm gonna stop tomorrow and somewhere and give me some t-shirts because I love white. Let me tell y'all what I love more than anything in the world is white t-shirts. You're an artist, okay? I love white t-shirts. I mean a crispy, clean white t-shirt. I love. Can somebody help me, please? Can somebody please help me create a I almost said OnlyFans. What do you call that Amazon thing? Because somebody told me today. Well, it's a straight couple that watch. It's a lot of straight people that watch me, but it's a couple, married couple that watch me. Um, and he was telling me today when I went to go eat at the when I was eating today live, he said him and his wife said they want me to create an Amazon they wanted me to create an Amazon what you call it wish list. Like I don't know how. Like I've been on Amazon, but where do you go and set it up at? And do people have your address? Because I don't want nobody having my address, or do they send it somewhere? I don't know. Can somebody tell me? Hello, Eloise and Eloise, and thank you so much for that cash app you sent me the other week. That was such a blessing. I don't know if I was performing or you just sent it, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Eloise, I'm on the road, baby. I'm going back home. Y'all gonna love my new place. You guys are gonna love my new place. I'm so excited. My cousin Dizzy is she's actually in home. She's home visiting her dad, and I had her go pick up my keys. So she's got my keys already. Yeah, you pick out items you want instead of putting it in your cart. There's a wish list option. Okay, well I don't. Okay, maybe I need. We didn't get a chance to meet. I know, Eloise, but I'll be back to. I'll come back to Houston to visit. I think I'm gonna have my birthday celebration I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have my birthday celebration in Houston. I don't think I'm gonna go to Atlanta. It's because I have a lot of people who follow me in Houston, and I would love for everybody to meet up with me. Eloise, you're not going on the cruise. Y'all look, I gotta get my hair done. Look at it. Y'all see my gray hair? No, I'm not a long ways away. I'm going to West Texas. I'm in Katy right now. I'm in Katy right now, the hotel. Hmm. Yeah, I'm in Katy right now. But they won't have access to your address and whatnot. But you do have to set it up the wish list option. Okay, I'll go on there. I'll go on there and look and see if I see it. But it won't be today, y'all. Tonight or tomorrow. I'm tired. But you know what? I am so glad that I made up my mind that I was going to take all my stuff with me. Cause I was like, "Ugh, I don't. It's so expensive to move." But I would have been out of $300 if I hadn't these people hadn't called me and said they would pay me $300 to drop off a trailer, and I was like, okay, well, shit, we good to go, and that was perfect because basically my trip is paid for. I was saying this earlier for those who got on here late. So the only thing I got to pay for is my gas and my mileage. Well, they gave me plenty of mileage. Let's see how much it is from here to my hometown. Hold on. Let me see how what the mileage is. I'm supposed to be getting with a roommate, God willing, tomorrow when I get home from this cruise, but I'm getting excited about it. Eloise, are you on the cruise I'm doing? Oh, I got a crook in my foot. Oh, my foot. Ah, ah. Oh, you out to sea. Ah. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got a Charlie horse in my foot. Ah, ah. Look at my foot. Ah, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Oh, 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 oh. I ain't got on no drawers. I mean, I got on my drawers. I didn't want to get up out the bed. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, ooh, okay, y'all. Now, Eloise, now, why aren't you going on my cruise? I know you're out to sea again, and you ain't been on my cruise. I'm so hurt. I can't be mad at you because you sent me a beautiful cash app the other week, but I'm so mad you're not going on my cruise. Hmm. Oh, but anyway, I got this shirt at Burlington's a long time ago, and I don't care where I go. This white lady stopped me the other day. People stop me all the time and say, "I love your shirt. I love your shirt." I said, "Thank you." I know that's what they're gonna say before they even say anything, because people just love this shirt. When you get those, they claim that you're not drinking enough water. Well, baby, let me tell you something. I don't know who they talking about. Cause look, that's all I drink is water. Whew. All right, let me put the Facebook in here. Thank you, because I'll forget. And I do have another video. It won't be any. I'm gonna put my own voice behind it because the one I did live, I was off my internet and it didn't come out that good. So I'm gonna put the one that I did so you guys can see it. Donnie said, "You trying to be cute?" I think Dynasty just tried to come for me. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. No, on a serious note, Dynasty, the reason why I have so many is because I used to be a club promoter. Yeah, that's why. And you know, and when you in the club business, you're like our daughter. You're like our daughter. She says she's the same thing when she be getting on about the drinking the water. Yeah, I love water. Yeah. Oh, what I was gonna say. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, I used to be a club promoter, Dynasty, and you know, when you used to be in the club business and you get a lot of people coming to your events and stuff, a lot of people, and you're doing good. People kind of they try to have your pages shut down, so you got to have more than one page. So, and I'm not, yeah, and I'm not gonna get rid of them because so many, I have so many people on so many and this on this, and so I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, but I do have a one. I do have one main page, which is my family's page, but I don't share that with people. It's if people happen to, if somebody happens to see it and they're a part of my YouTube channel or my Facebook channel, I will block them because I don't want nobody on my family page looking at me and my family and But my stuff is pretty much private anyway. I know some of you guys saw my video when I was saying I was depressed and I was hurt. But I'm okay now. I don't know if y'all saw that video or not. You had to be in the group to see the video that I posted. But this is a video over here. I was upset about some stuff about my YouTube channel. But see, that's the reason why you got to be a part of the membership because it's a lot of things I don't share on YouTube that I would share in the Facebook group or or just in general on my members only. Okay, hold on. Let me give y'all the group, the Facebook group information. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Lordy. Ugh. Gonna buy you a drink. Got money in the bank. Hello, Mr. Johnson. And Mr. Johnson, we're having a huge Johnson reunion the last weekend in June in Austin. Now, if your ass is at that Johnson reunion, then you kidding me some kind of way. Just letting you know. Just give you a heads up. Yeah, it's supposed to be everybody this time. The kids, everybody's supposed to be there. Yeah, grandkids, kids, the whole family Johnson reunion. It's the Johnson, the Williams. I mean, I guess the whole. That's not on my mom's side. My mom's side or Fletchers and Dumases. The Fletchers, the Dumases. That's not that side. But the Fletchers, the hi Johnson. There's another Johnson. Yeah. So if y'all hear anything about a reunion in Austin, then y'all kin to me. That's on my daddy's side. We supposed to be having a Fletcher and Dumas Fletcher reunion too in Austin, but I don't know when. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put this Facebook thing in here, guys. So if you're a part of my Facebook group, when I go into my new place tomorrow, I'm gonna show this to people who's in the Facebook group. Okay, just so y'all know. Oh boy, boy, I'm moving. It really. I wish my mama go to sleep. She don't know. Oh, I just looked at her ring. She over there gossiping with her best friend, running her mouth like me. Um, the movie wasn't that bad, y'all. Um, because I did a lot of pre cleaning and stuff the night before. Hold on, I'm trying to put this Facebook thing here. I did a lot of cleaning the night before, and I got a lot of things clean and stuff. And then Chase, like I said, it didn't take long. My couch is not heavy. I didn't bring my table with me. What I do my channel on, I got to clean my nose. I got some hair in my nose. It's killing me. And because they gave me the truck for 3 days. So while I'm there, I'm gonna go and buy me a new table. That's why y'all need to hit the cash app, okay? I got to get a new table and a new chair. So I threw my chair away and I threw my table away because the table is I need a better table and I definitely need a better chair. So so I threw it away. So I got to start over. But I got the truck for 3 days, so I go and try to find me a new table and a new chair for my YouTube channel. Yeah. All right, I'm about to put the Facebook in here. Give me 1 second. No, for my YouTube channel where I do my show. Yeah, yeah, where I do my show. Yeah, I definitely need my new table. That mean chair was old, so I was gonna get one. I was just wait till I moved. Yeah, told that bitch you motherfucker right. Scoop, scoop. Welcome to Friday night, girl. Turn up. What in the world is you talking about? What is that? Told that bitch you motherfucking right. School up. Welcome to Friday night, girls. Turn up. What is going on with you, CB? Are you over there drinking? Wow. He must be drunk. He might not be. He might just be turning up, as they say, turn it up. All right, yeah. There's my Facebook. There is that my Facebook. Yeah, that's a. I have that Facebook is a private group. It's called PT and Friends, I think. All right, so if y'all want to be a part of that group, if you got pictures and stuff on your profile, if you don't, do not add yourself because I'm not gonna add you. Can y'all please hit the like? Can y'all do me a favor before I leave, please? Hit the like button or bless me with the cash app. I'm headed back home. I'm on the road. What the song say? Gonna buy you a drink. I bought this at the Goodwill. Look, oh, it's a Starbucks cup. I didn't even realize it was a Starbucks cup. It's cute. Yep. Ah, boy. Yeah, I'm like, what do y'all be thinking? What do y'all be on? Like I told y'all the other night, Don Lemon even asked people to hit the like button. Don Lemon. Like, he don't need nobody to hit no goddamn button. Don Lemon got so much damn money coming out of his underwear. I love Don Lemon with his crazy stuff. I'm gonna do my hair tomorrow. Well, Friday I go get some stuff and I'm going. I ain't doing blonde for a long. I probably won't go back to blonde to my birthday. I'm gonna be a black natural, a brown natural, whatever. Um, yeah, I'm about to get up and take a shower first. I gotta take a shower. I've been moving, running around all day. You know how some people get up. You know how some people get up and they take a shower in the morning. I can't do it. I have to shower before I go to bed. I know some people that shower before they go to bed and then get up and take a shower. Are you serious? I can't do that. Mm-mm. I only take a shower when I before I go to bed, like I'm about to do now, because I've been moving and stuff. And like when I do it now, if I do a show, like when I got makeup and stuff on me, I definitely take a shower. Yeah. CB, calm your ass down. Is anybody? Let me ask you guys a question. Is anybody going on my cruise? I keep asking y'all, then I'm asking again. Is anybody going on my cruise? I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's a with a V and a T. Where do you live at? I'm gone. I'm actually in Katy right now. I cleaned out my apartment. Let me see. Do I have any pictures? Let me see. I cleaned out my apartment. No, I got this picture right here when I was putting stuff in the truck. See, that was earlier today, but that truck is filled to the max, bitch. She's filled to the max. Bathroom spotless, as you can see. Bathroom is spot. Hold on, y'all. Bathroom is spotless. Bathroom is spotless. But I have a whole nother video where you can see uh did I get a cash app? I don't know. I have to check my other phone. 1 second. Let me turn this damn thing off, child. Okay, Angela, I just got your request for Facebook. 1 second. Let me check my cash app first. And y'all, I promise you, y'all, when I get home, I promise you, once I get settled in my place, I promise y'all, I'm going to do my best to I'm gonna do my best to learn how to do this. I'm looking forward to seeing your new place. Have you not seen my new place? Oh, I just got an email. They said, thank you for participating in Load Share and picking up the trailer. To speed up the refund after delivery, we kindly request that you send us a photo of the trailer in the front of the U-Haul location, whether an employee is able to assist you or if it's outside your regular hours. You will drop off the trailer at the U-Haul motor store. Da, 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 da. Yeah, those people that are the ones that are. Yeah. Had you not seen my new place, Eloise? It's beautiful. My cousin Desi went in there. She said she could not believe how nice it was. I can't really say much about them on here because on Facebook I will, but I don't know who's watching me, so I have to be careful about because I move into a small town, so I can't say a lot of stuff on here about where I stay. But I will say this, but I'm gonna go into details about them when people add me on Facebook. Um, yeah, but I can't say too much. Let me check my Cash App. I don't think I got anything on my Cash App. My mama is still up, child. She needs to go to bed. You know, it's so weird because sometimes, no, I did. Thank you, Eloise. Thank you. I could use the. I'm gonna show everybody what you sent me. I show am. Can I show them what you sent me? Is it okay? Can I show it? Is it okay? Hello. She go. Thank you. Thank you for the $50. I appreciate that. Now let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all something. No, I got it. You need to answer my question. Or you going on my cruise? I like it when you done that the last time when you sing the catch up. It'd be like a pretty little flower. That's pretty. Let me tell y'all something. You know, last night I was doing the show. Y'all probably missed the show, right? Well, last night I was doing the show and I started crying. I started singing "The Wind Beneath My Wings." How many of you guys saw me last night when I was performing and I started crying? And I started crying because you know when you I don't know who she was singing to, but I was singing to Christ, to God, to the heavens above about wind beneath my wings because it's like I went through hell to get this apartment, y'all. I went through hell and high water. The first the one of the things that y'all how many of y'all remember when I went I went the lady said I forgot to give her some all right. The lady said if I had to give her some paperwork, something I didn't give her. So I thought I gave her everything. And so I had to go jump on the bus and and I live in a small town, so the buses stopped running. I thought at 6 o'clock, bitch. They told me the buses stopped running at 6. So I said, well, I have enough time to jump on the bus by my mom. I don't mind being on jump on the bus. It don't bother me. My nieces and nephews and stuff, they don't do no buses, bitch. Please, I jump on the bus so fast. So I said, well, I'll jump on the bus and catch the bus back home. And I had money, like I had money in my pocket and everything. And I got all the way downtown. I made it to the place because she closed that Saturday, and I was trying to get the process sped up because see, I wanted to move from Houston straight into my apartment. I didn't want to have to wait. I didn't want to do any of that. And so even though she, even though she um, says she's been with the company for 20 something years, she she um she kept forgetting a lot of stuff. So I had to keep going back. So when I got downtown, I said, well, I'll run that over there to you because I was about to go back to Houston. I said, I'll run it over to you, whatever. And so because she said the company wouldn't take whatever I sent her, they wouldn't take it that way. It had to have the original copy. So I ran over there. So I said, well, I'll go catch the bus, go back home. So I got, thank you. I was getting ready to block him. So I got downtown. I said, I'm just waiting on the bus. Bitch, I went in there. They said, ain't no more buses running. Bitch, I was evil because I had money. There was nowhere. I was close to downtown. My little town. It's not that small, but everybody loved this shirt. But I got this shirt at Burlington's. You might be able to find it at Burlington's again, but that's where I got it from. And so, hold on, y'all. Let me see what the name of this damn shirt is. Everybody keep asking about this damn shirt. Y'all get to see me with no clothes on now. My fat self. This is actually Fresh Prince. It just says Prince. Fresh Fresh Prince by Tokyo by Drill Clothing Company. So maybe maybe I'll look it up and see if I can. Because I thought I saw this shirt in a long sleeve. I would love this in a long sleeve. I would like this in pants and a shirt, or even a jacket. So anyway, so I ran back. So I was downtown, and I I was I had money, but there was nowhere for me to load up money for me to catch a lift. So I said, "Can y'all please, somebody please give me?" I think I had $5 on my card, or maybe 10, and I think my lift would have been about 20 outside. And I said, "I'll pay y'all back. I just need to get home. I got money. I got money. I just need to get home." And so that's when a couple of people sent me some money, and I sent it back. Well, I asked them, and they said they don't want me to send it back. And so I went through that, and then I went through it was a lot, y'all. I went through a lot, and the other night, and I just broke down. I was crying because it was like, first of all, these are new apartments. Hold on, they're not new apartments, but they actually are new. They've been remodeled, and they're like no one's ever lived in my apartment. I'm the first person that's ever lived there, and I want to say more about it, but I can't because I don't know who's watching me. But if you come to Facebook and you add me on Facebook and you got pictures, you got stuff on there so I can see you or whatever, I'll add you and I'll tell y'all in the group more about my place that I'm moving into. And I just broke down crying and I was like, I don't care what I don't know about y'all, but I don't care what I go through in life. The angels, gods, a spirit, it ain't the devil. Something he just always makes a way for me, and I'm not even worthy of it. And I just begin to cry. And the other night, I was like, I'm just like, I'm not worthy of the things that the Lord do for me. They're like, because I wanted to move out by the mall. I really did. But I guess the Lord say, no, that's not where I want you to be. And I'm so glad. And let me tell you why I know this was a blessing for me to move there. My mom had caught it's called a city link bus, and they pick elderly people up to go wash or do whatever. And my mom, even though my sisters and them have a car, she liked to go out by herself, and she likes that. And I don't like for her to do that, but anyway, and she when she got on the bus, they picked up the lady up, one of the ladies that from the apartments that I'm moving into. And my mom, she hadn't been over there. My mom used to live over there years ago, and it was real bad over there. And my mom was kind of worried and everything. But when she went over there, she said, "Oh my God, look what they!" It was an old building, and they redid it. She said, "Look what they did to that building." And then my mom was like, she met the lady on the bus, and the lady was telling her how nice they were on the inside, and they was quiet. And I wish I could go into more details, but I don't know who's watching me. But y'all go to Facebook, and I'll tell y'all more about it, and I'll show you the pictures and everything. And my mom was so impressed. She told me she want to move over there. She really liked it. She really really liked it. Mm-hmm. My profile pic on Facebook is to my pups. Okay, okay, that's fine. You good? Yeah. I just don't want people to be on there that don't have no pictures on their profile. I mean, not their profile, but people don't have no pictures on their Facebook. They got none on their no videos. I'm like, that's just creepy to me. But, whatever. And I got to be careful, y'all. There's a lot of people out there that watch me that don't like me. There's a lot of people out there they don't like me. They don't like me. They looking for a reason to just look. They just so I don't just like to put everything out there. I've had some bad things happen to me in life just for people knowing, my personal stuff, and I just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. You can't trust people. You cannot trust people. Mm-mm. Unfortunately, you can't. I gotta give the U-Haul people a good Google review. They were so nice. They were super super nice today when I went in and got my truck. They were really nice. I was teasing. I was teasing the guy at the front desk. I could tell he was new, and I'm a Marriott Platinum member, right? Yeah, you do. I'm a Marriott Platinum member, and so I could tell he was new because he says, "Do you have which card are you gonna pay with the room?" But I said the stolen card. Is that okay? He looked at me, and the guy that worked here that been here, I guess he'd been with the company for a while. He just started laughing. I said, "Sir, I'm just joking with you." Bless his heart. Mm. Yeah, because I told y'all that time I was in Atlanta, this lady showed up at my hotel. Yeah, she showed up at my hotel. She said, "PT, I'm from Atlanta. I know Atlanta. I knew exactly where you was at." I said, "Girl, she could have been a mass murderer. She could have been there to take my kidneys." I need somebody to match that 50. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Bitch, it's going on 1 in the morning. I gotta get off of here. When my ass driving on the road, y'all gonna be sleep. Yeah, y'all gonna be sleep. Um. Okay, so uh, yeah, no, she follows me and everything, but I didn't invite her to my hotel. She just showed up, and so when they called me at the front desk, there's like, PT, you have a visitor. I'm like, who? Matter of fact, that's the same hotel that Lunel sent me flowers and $100 for my birthday. Yeah, Lunel sent me flowers and beautiful flowers, and so I I said, tell her that this is my manager's room, and I was just there, and that's what they told her, and she left. Hello, Bluebird. Eloise, if you don't go on this cruise, man, you're gonna fight. All right, I'm about to go to sleep too, y'all. She turned out to be okay, y'all. She left me some candy, and I didn't eat it, and she left me a card. Yeah, her name was. If Greg was on here, he could. Greg remember her name. Oh, that ain't nothing, bitch. Let's do a quick story time. That's just one lady. What was her name? What was that lady's name? I can't remember her name. She turned out to be cool, but then she didn't turn out to be cool because she called me one time because she got into it with somebody in Atlanta, and she wants to tell her story on my channel, and I told her no. I forgot her name. She might be still watching. I don't know. She might be still watching. I don't know. She might be still watching, but she she just turned out to be, yeah. She just weird. And then I had another lady from Belgium. Um, I had another lady from Belgium that was following me. She looked white, but she was white. She was white, light skin, well, white skin. She had white. She looked like a white woman, and I guess she was. She's Belgium, whatever. And now that lady, ooh Lord, she turned out cool. She started out cool, but it was kind of weird. It's like okay, like if I be on my live and say, "Hey y'all, I'm out of town and I'm going ready to go," before I know anything, they didn't have Cash App. They only got PayPal. Before I know anything, my PayPal went off like $300, 400, 500. I don't think she ever sent me 1,000, 200, 150. She told me she loved me. Did she randomly follow you, find you too? No, she found me on YouTube doing gossip. Her name was Nawi. And she started out cool and everything. And she told me she was a doctor. She was saying all kind of stuff. But she was just, she started out cool, but then she just got weird. And all of a sudden, she ended up. I wish I had some old followers on here that remember this story. She just, she ended up she ended up calling. Well, she said that somebody got her Facebook page or whatever, and they said she had died. I've told this story before, y'all. And we was on there crying, bitch. I was on there crying. Y'all know my sensitive gay ass. I was on there crying. Oh no, we go, she died. We on there just crying. Everybody on there crying. 3 or 4 months later, here this bitch come. And y'all women who follow me, y'all like my big sisters, or some of y'all like my moms or my big sisters or my aunts or whatever. They was like, They were my aunts was looking at me like this. Don't do it, PT. Don't do it. So everybody was inboxing me saying, PT, that woman is crazy. How's she gonna die and come back to life? So whenever she would pop up on the live, she knew it's weird. It was like really, really weird. Because people knew who she was. And they was looking at me side eye. I said, now, PT. Now, this woman say she was dead. So she said that somebody got her Facebook page and something, whatever, whatever, whatever. But every shit she had did that, a lot of people did. A lot of people didn't like her. And she wasn't black. She wasn't white. So they really didn't like her then. So I guess you could feel it in my the way I was responding to her. She could kind of feel my mama need to go to bed. She could kind of feel how I was feeling about her. She was kind of picking up on it. And one day she pretty much was like, um, PT, I don't have to lie. And I've been one of your biggest supporters and da 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 da. And she basically was like, um, I'm gonna come looking for you. And that's when we was planning a cruise, and she said she was gonna blow up the ship, all kind of shit. Oh yeah, and she turned out to be crazy, y'all. She started doing her videos like mine. Whatever I would say, she would go behind me and say it, and she would start going getting in other people's she would start getting in other people's my close friends. She would go to them somehow. She'd get in contact with them and tell them turn. Well, she turned one lady against me. She was an older Mexican lady, and I don't remember her name. She sent me clothes and everything, y'all. She was so nice, and her grand. Okay, the lady that she had turned against me, I felt bad because she was an older lady, and she probably just didn't know any better because I met her through her grandkids. Her grandkids said, "Hey, PT, my grandma want to send you some money." I said, "How old is your grandmother?" They said she was in her 70s or 80s. I said, "No, I don't want your grandmother sending me anything, right? Like that." I said, "Now, if she want to send me something, she could, send something like a card or whatever like that." And so me and her were really close. We were very, very close. And the Nari lady got hold to her, and she turned against me. She was like, "Well, PTI, Nari this and Nari that." And I'm like, "Girl, what? This woman live in Belgium." And she became really creepy. Like, she became really creepy. And she weird. And I just cut her off. And then I go, I go look at her YouTube channel, and she was doing the same thing I was doing. She would pretty much everything I was saying, she was going behind me and saying it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, weird, weird. Joy, that was her name. The lady from Atlanta, her name was Joy, and I want to say Martin. She was very much possessed. Yes, I think she liked me. I don't know. She was just weird. And but that was just one day. Then I gotta go, y'all. There's one other lady, me and my friend Chase. We was out eating one day, and she said, "PT, where are you and Chase at?" I said, "We're at a Mexican restaurant." She said, "Oh my God." She said, "You guys should be better than that." She sent me $500 to my PayPal. I swear to God, y'all. She said, "Go eat somewhere else next time. Don't go to those places like that." So she she was married, had a husband. She lived in Philly, and she she was another big donor too. She was a big donor. She would always send big money. And she one day she sent me for Christmas, I think. She sent me some Uggs. She sent me the biggest curd that you could find, the coffee. She sent me wine glasses. Money, of course. She even sponsored my room when I went to New York one time for the Wendy show. She always told me, man, my husband say You can come and visit us, PT. We'll give you the Jaguar, drive the Jaguar. I'm like, bitch, I ain't finna drive y'all damn car. I don't know y'all. So she, she, she was a big donor. She was always sending money. And one day she sent me a computer, and the computer was not compatible to what I was trying to do. It wasn't. It wasn't a. The computer just it wouldn't go live. So, and I said to myself, girl, you got all this money. You could have sent an Apple, or whatever. And I told her as a friend, I said, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I really appreciate you sending me this computer that I didn't ask for. I said, but do you mind if I send it back to you? Because it doesn't work for what I'm trying to do. And I don't want you to, waste your money. I want you to get your money back. Because, bitch, I could have went and pawned it, right? She went off on me. She told me I was ungrateful. She told me that you don't appreciate nobody do nothing for you. Do 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 do, and she went left on me. I ain't heard from her in a long time, but I'm sure she's still watching. And one day I was teaching somebody how to go live or something I was doing online, and so I was on the internet and I was just waiting on the person to come to the live. She popped up. She said, I knew something was wrong with you sitting on this internet looking at yourself. What is wrong with you? That bitch was crazy. She was crazy. Yep. But I've had some really, really great women who've come into my life as my followers, and I miss them so much. There's two people that could never be replaced, and that was TT and Annie Johnson, y'all. Those are my two favorites. They're both deceased now. They both died from COVID. And I tell you, when I go live, Annie would always coming alive. Y'all hit the like button. That's how she talk. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button for PT. Y'all see PT on here. That's how she talk. Y'all hit the like button for PT. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. And she was so full of energy. Yeah, PT. I had people. Thank you, Angela. Me and Angela, we've been through some things, but I love Angela. I really do. Um, and now TT, I met TT, and I thought it was a scam. Oh, I do Eloise. I thought I thought she was a scam. She said the first time she sent something to my cash, it was $300. I said, "This woman trying to send me $300." And then once I found out that she was disabled, I asked her, "Don't ever send me any money again." She said, "No, PT. She said she had got a big settlement and she wanted to bless me." I said, "Okay, but please don't ever send me no money again." And she never sent me anything again. Anything me and her became close because me and her became close because she was more like a big sister to me and I was like a little brother to her. And we became so close that I began to get to know her really good. Her family. She had a son, and she had a daughter. And they were at the time I met her. They was probably in junior high school, maybe elementary school, maybe. Yeah, no, they were elementary school. They were probably grown now. And TT, when I tell you y'all, if I say, hey y'all, can y'all call this radio station and tell them, I want to come do, internet, whatever, and stuff like that. She would send me a whole email. She would call the station. She would, TT would go all out of her way. And she always used to tell me, she said, PT, you're going to make it one day. I love you so much. And she, she had got to the point to where she was telling me her daughter wasn't helping her. And she had both of her legs amputated. And she was having a hard time. She was telling me she had roaches in her house and nobody was trying to help her. And I had told her, I'm going to come to South Carolina, try to help you some kind of way. We got to get you out of that apartment. I was trying to get her signed up for some housing and all kinds of stuff because she had kids. But she was like an angel. She was like an angel. And I remember I sent her a phone because she said she was having problems with her phone. So I sent her a phone that I had. But being that she didn't have anybody to take her around or help her or anything, she just had a phone. You know, and I said, well, you don't have nobody that you can take it. All you gotta do is activate it. Because I told her she could activate it at her apartment, but she didn't know how to do all that. And so when COVID started, I would call TT. We talk all the time and everything. And you know who she sound like, y'all? She sound like Michelet. She sound just like Michelet. She had a high pitched voice, and her name was Go Million. That was her real last name, Cheryl Go Million. And I kept calling her number. She didn't answer the phone, and I think, well, is she mad at me? Like, what's going on? Like, so finally, I said, well, let me Google her. Let me see, because she didn't have Facebook. So let me see if I can. Let me put in. She was from. I forgot what part of South Carolina she's from, but I said let me go to South Carolina obituaries and see maybe she passed. I don't know because I hadn't heard from her. I call her TT. This PT. Where you at? TT. Where you at? TT. Where you at? And she died. She died from COVID, I'm sure. And they had her funeral. She died 3 or 4 months after I found that she had passed away. Same with Annie. Annie, the same thing. I didn't hear from Annie. I didn't know Annie was Ed, and then he was gone. They died. Those two, y'all. Those were my two favorite ladies. I loved them so much. And I had another lady that she's still living. I don't want to say her whole name, but her name was Celeste. And me and Celeste was very close. She had surgery, and I never heard back from her. I don't know what happened to Celeste, and I just stopped reaching out to her because she had a husband, so I didn't want to, keep reaching out. But I've been worried about her. I don't know where she is. I ain't heard from her. And last story was, and I've told this before. There was a lady that followed me on YouTube, and she wanted my Facebook, and I gave her my Facebook, and we decided to go live to talk. But I noticed that every time me and her talk, right, she have a phone. I couldn't see her. She'd be like, pretty much like in the dark. I was trying to turn the light out. We'd be like in the dark. I'm like, girl, I can't see you. Where you at? Child, I can't see you. She says, PT, I want to tell you something, but I don't want you to be upset with me. I'm not going to be, what is going on? Why is you in the dark? She said, PT, I've been in an abusive relationship. And she said, um, I'm not ready to be seen yet. I said, oh, I understand. I do. I understand. True story, y'all. This is on my mama's life. True story. And she said, but your videos and your conversation and your story times motivate me to come out of here and get out of these relationships because you always talking about how men treat women and don't be with men who do you wrong. And I just instantly began to cry to think that my life and my story times outside of the gossip was my ministry. And I look back on my mom always telling me, "You're going to be a minister. You're going to be minister. God is going to use you to have a ministry." My mother's thinking pulpit. I ain't thinking pulpit, bitch. I'm thinking just a ministry. You don't have to be behind the pulpit to have a ministry, right? And so she said, "Yeah, you." She said, "If it hadn't been for you, I just don't think I could live." She said, "I listen to you every day. I love you, and I hope to meet you one day." Da 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 da. Moving forward, um, she finally moved out. I think she got into a relationship. She was doing good for herself. And then all of a sudden, COVID came. She sent me a message, said, "Hey, PT, I need to talk to you about something." I go, "Child, what's going on? You all right? You good?" She said, "Yeah, just hit me up, hit me up." She went live with me. She was laying in the hospital. She had all these masks and stuff on her. And she's like, "PT," she said, "my family has your information." She says, "I don't think I'm going to make it." I said, "Oh, baby, you're going to make it. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that." And she died. She died 3 days later. She died 3 days later. And I questioned God. And I said, "God, this woman she went through hell with relationships, being beaten and battered. And then she got herself together and then she dies from COVID. But I guess we can't question God. I got a picture too. I got a picture in my phone. So even though I've had some crazy people on my on my YouTube channel, I've had some wonderful people come through my life, and people that they say that I've encouraged them and inspired them. And it's a blessing. I know it's God. It's not me. I've been like this ever since I was a little boy. When I was a little boy, I used to go around and pray for people all the time and talk to people and pray for them. And was always concerned about other people and how they was doing in their life. So it's not like the YouTube thing is new to y'all, but I've been like my cousin Daisy. If she come on here, she'll tell you PT been like this all his life. And I think the devil wants to use the fact that I'm gay, that I can't be used by God to help other people, to try to make me feel like I can't do what I want to do. And I really believe that in my heart. That regardless of what you do with your life, if God has something for you to do, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. So I guess I have a ministry. I don't know. Well, you might say, well, you ain't got no ministry. You're talking about celebrities and stuff. Well, y'all know me. Y'all know when I talk about celebrities, I don't go that deep. you know, I don't do Tasha K deep. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my ministry that I have, and I'm grateful for the souls that have come into my life, and I really really try my best to be. Sometimes sometimes I go off and I cuss and go off on people and stuff, but I really really have a really 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 kind heart, and I try to get along with everybody. But some people you just ain't gonna get along with, no matter what. No matter what you do, some people you're gonna always have that one person or that second two persons or three persons that you're gonna fall out with, and that's just the way it is. You know, so it is what it is. I just hope, I just hope and pray one day that the radio job comes for me like I want. See, I don't think people see the big picture of why I want to be on radio. And I know people say, well, you could do it on YouTube. I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. Yeah. I'm going to really step up my pussy when I move home. I'm going to step up my YouTube channel. I'm going to step it up really hard because I know I can reach souls by YouTube too. And I can have a lot of doors open for me through YouTube too. Let me tell you why I was depressed the other day. And I know I shouldn't say this because I know a lot of my haters want to hear this, but I did the show the other night. I thought it was a great show, and I thought it was a great show. And as long as I've been on YouTube, basically I have seen people with less followers than me and they got 4 or 5 people that pop up on their show. And I got so depressed the other night. I was crying. I said, why nobody want to come on my show? Why? I got almost 13,000. By the way, I'm almost at 14,000. I mean, sorry, 18,000 subscribers. I'm like, why? What have I done? I mean, I give great conversation. I have a great platform. I can't get one person to pop up on my live. And you got these little motherfuckers that got 200 subscribers, maybe 800, and they got 3 or 4 or 5 people on their show. And I guess it just kind of like it just it bothers me, But I guess I don't know. I guess maybe the Lord say, "Well, I want you to do it by yourself. You don't need nobody." I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe one day I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all pray for me when I get on the road. I'm gonna try to go live on the road. I won't be able to reach out comments. And listen, moderators, yeah, moderators. If I'm live, anytime I'm live, please, guys, if y'all see any, except when I tell y'all to let it go through. But if y'all see any hate or any crazy comments, please block those people. Because especially if I'm driving, I can't see it. Also, when you come on the live, post up my Cash App. If you can, I really appreciate that because you never know who might want to send me a blessing while I'm out of town. Hey, I love you guys. I got to go because we got to get up early in the morning and I'll see y'all. Yes, PT, it's something about you that draws people. Oh, thank you, Angela. All right. Well, I got to go, y'all, because I got to get up in the morning, okay? And Chase ain't gonna be playing with me. He want me to be on time, and I don't like to drive, so I need to get plenty of rest as I can. And I will see you guys. Yeah, I will see y'all in the morning. Okay. All right. Y'all be good. Bye bye. And don't forget, we had 67 people watching, and only 34 people hit that thumbs up. Only 34. Let me tell you why you had to hit the thumbs up. I heard Don Lemon say the algorithm or something like that. So yeah, it helps. It helps the channel. Yeah. Oh, Eloise, I thought you was gone. Sweet dreams to you too, sweetie, and thank you again for the Cash App. I appreciate that. I really do. If anybody else sent me a Cash App, I'll check it and give you a heart because I sometimes they don't come to my phone. Good night, y'all. Y'all be good. Take care, y'all. Sweet dreams. Bye bye.